All right. Hey guys, Thomas from Team Sakurasso here. Come at you guys with more Yu-Gi-Oh! Buyouts and cards. I told you guys I want to start giving you guys more market watches because you guys really love them. And I want to see if I could do more weeks where I have 3 market watches instead of just 2 because I know you guys love it. So if you guys enjoy these market watches, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you've not already. Check out our sponsors like TCG Player if you're buying any cards on this site. Use my affiliate link down in the description below. It does not have to be for just Yu-Gi-Oh! It could be for anything on the site. Check out Whatnot. Someone was telling me in my comment section last video how they love that community because it's so awesome to buy Yu-Gi-Oh! There. If you use my affiliate link down in the description below for Whatnot and you sign up with that link, okay, you get $15 on your next purchase. That's pretty awesome, especially because there's some really good deals there. I have gotten cards that were $10 for like 2 or 3. And then think about it that if that's you, hey, you have $15 off too. Awesome. So go check that out and check out Tapio Cards, 5% off any purchase using code Saki. And thank you to everyone who is a YouTube channel member. Join the Discord. I love seeing your guys' faces there. You know, I want to eventually do more giveaways as we get it a little bit bigger. And I'm going to get right into this. So Terraforming Quarter Century is completely bought out here with 2 listings, 214, 224. Now, someone bought one for 150 at 105 here. But personally, I don't really like it at this price, even though it does look good, and it is terraforming, right? So I'm not too shocked it's going up. However, if you have a quarter, if instead of getting this for 150, right, or the 215 that is now, I think it's a lot better you go over here and you get the ultis, because I'd rather have a playset of ulti terraforming than 1 quarter century terraforming here. It's more bang for your buck. This is also probably going to calm down. This card does get bought out continuously. And the one thing I also just want to mention very quickly is Monster Revenge as a set is quite good. Now, we have $52, $65, right? So the set's cheaper, right? It's actually at a pretty good price. And you have these quarter centuries here. We're just going to run through them very quickly. And remember, I think you get like 3 per case. I don't think it's 4. I think it's 3, but someone please correct me in the comment section below. 211, 190, super polys are 110, but we know that's going to probably go up. 100 right here for your labs, 100 for your Zeus's, which is quite cheap. 105, 110 for your IPs, which is low on listings, but hey, they reprinted alternate art as a quarter century, so I saw that coming. Lab is 70. The Tiramisu's at 50 are very, very good. Actually, I probably would suggest picking them up. Tiramisu's been up and down almost as much as terraforming. You got Wrights at 45, Dante's at 40. We know that's a good card. Dark Arms at 47. I actually do want to check this out very quickly because this is definitely a card that could hit $100. 42, 47, go up to 52. Hey, you got a wall here, but you got some cheaper copies here before that, so that's not that bad, especially for a quarter century dat. And this thing looks gorgeous. I actually want one myself. I ran the Ghost. Guys, I cannot recommend running the Ghost. It doesn't slap as hard, and it feels out of place for Edison. 43, 43, which is very cheap for Excels, actually. Dark Hole's 43. I think that's definitely a card that could easily crawl up at $43. I would definitely go grab it. 52 for the Nessies, 14 listings, extremely low. Foxies are... people paid more for the regular Ultras at one point. This is actually nothing. It's just the engine's not good right now, unfortunately. But hey, when it is, expect that card to go to the moon. Shells are 26. 27, 18, 22. I actually want to see what the regular cards are. Azalea is about $18 to $20, so that's kind of the card you want to pull. Then you have your Zeus's at 12. You have your Super Polys at 9. Those are like 1 to 2 per box. I've always saw you. If you get your boxes for 50s, hey, that's $10, $20 right there. Dualities are 8s. I know that is the card that's closer to short print. And then what else do we have here for money? Excels are 5s, Engages are 5s, the Arm Neos is about $1, 2s on Infernal Wingman. I know that card's going to slowly go up. Golden Rules always consistently sold for 2. Hard Earth keeping some value at 2. You have these Ultras are very low on quantity. $3. Okay, so I have to go through my bulk. I got a lot of this set in bulk from people, and I saw plenty of those. So that's good. Okay, $3. $2 for that. Still $2 for the IP. This set's good, has value. $2 for the Monsters of Revenge Terraformers, which I literally have pulled up actually. $2. And we know that card could go up. $2. Dollar right here. Dollar. This set is just absolutely amazing. Dollar right there for Baldrakes. Set's absolutely amazing. I actually think if you want to open up some sealed for 60 or less, that's the set probably. But yeah, Secret Terraforming's always reaching up here. I told people get this in mass at $1. If you did, good job. I believe this card could easily go up to $3, $4. Ambius Swarm, Ambler Whale. I want to go over this card because this is such a buy low, sell high card. I mean, you see this here at literally pennies, and then you see the huge spike up, and you see the graph is kind of up and down. And this card, even over here, has had its like $6, $7 days. Right now they're $2. I think that if you don't have this card, it's not bad to have this for the future. Now, granted, someone put a wall of 118 there. I don't know how you got 118, but I don't know how I got 10 randomly lying around when this card spiked up, so not going to ask questions. Labyrinth buyouts. We have a lot of Labyrinth buyouts, actually. So, Lovely right here. We went over this when it was on lower listings, and now it's completely bought out at $80, $85. Now, they are spending 70s on this, but majority of the sales are kind of 50, right? Nobody wants to open up Tactical Masters anymore because all of it's been reprinted, including the Droll. The only stuff that missed reprints was the Valiant stuff, and we all don't want to talk about that deck. So Tactical Masters is definitely a set where it is CR or bust at this point. You need to pick these CRs, which, oh, you know what? Runics are kind of low. 55 going up to 63. Okay, okay. So, Butler is also getting bought out here at $25. Remember, Age of Overlord is a set that got extinct really quickly, like Rise of the Duelist. And a lot of people are looking at Labyrinth for next format because, let's be real, Snake Eyes is definitely going to get a lot more hurt on the next list. This recent one, it was too soon to hit the main cards, so they had to hit side stuff like Link Karibo, the Synchros, even though the Synchros, I like the Baron ban, but I don't think that was really going to put Snake Eyes in the dirt. I don't think anyone really thought that. That just kind of basically took out one build that wasn't even the best. But when you think of the best decks besides Tenpai and Snake Eye, you'd think probably Branded, which you would be correct. Deck has just too many cards at this point. But what would you think the fourth best deck is? Me personally, I'm looking at Labyrinth. So when Snake Eyes exits the format and maybe Branded gets a hit, Labyrinth's going to be in the top 3. That's what I think. I think this deck has a high skill ceiling. I think that this is definitely a deck that could be excellent. Daruma Cannon really helps this deck out a lot. $25, I'm not shocked. Now, your quarter century labs. Now, I've talked about this when it was low a lot. I said, look, people aren't looking at this important card. They keep not looking at it. It's probably because Konami decided to reprint Lady as a quarter century within a year, which I don't really blame people, but 115, 125, 143. So if you have this card and you got them at, say, 60, 70, you made some money. Welcomes are about 116, 122 here, 130. This card goes up and down as well. High Rarity Labs definitely going to be a deck that's probably 2K in the future by far. In fact, it's probably close to 1,500 now. Like, because you need 3 of these. You have to get the ultis of the other one. That's already, you know, 400 plus. You have to get 3 of these. They're 115. You're already at 750 with just 7 cards there. It's kind of insane, actually. Chaos Dragon Levineer ulti. This is also getting about out. Right now, they're 31, going up to $50 with 18 listings here. I think a lot of people are gravitating towards this for Dragon Link and other strategies because you also have to remember that if you use only Dark, not only can you link this off as material, it's a free special, but you shuffle one random card from your opponent's hand into the deck. What happens if you shuffle a starter, a 1-card combo, and they only have 1 of those in the hand? What happens if you shuffle something that is a board breaker? Like, let's say they have Droplet, right? You shuffle back Droplet. Well, then they just lost. It's good. This is an excellent card. I've talked about it at 25. If you don't have this card at 30, go grab it at 30. Pot of Avarice. Now, we have some interesting Edison cards. Now, Pot of Avarice, people consider this very high rarity. Obviously, people look at the ulti and the OG Super, which is completely fine, and I agree with that. But these DR4 copies are also something people really like. I actually don't have a Pot of Avarice DR4, but I actually have like Dark Beginnings, Judgments, Dark Beginning 2, Mirror Force in my personal Edison, and I really like these cards. I like it because they also the supers match. So, $50, $55 for these supers. Is this a lot of money? Absolutely. But with how rare this card is, I'm not too shocked. People are also paying this, as you see right over here. Yeah, in fact, we're going to actually go over the OG And I'm going to kind of show you guys some alternatives as well. Now, your secrets are like $7. It's not bad to get a secret. The secrets do look pretty good. Then you have the elemental energy supers. I do like the original supers. If these cicadas could just shut up, I would be really, really happy. $5, $6. I personally would grab an OG super just because it's going to match with more. And I like playing cards from that time. That's just me, and a lot of people will like that. Plus, this is OG print. OG Avarice, definitely where you want to go. Brio, I went over this last market watch. It was in the thumbnail. I'm just going to say, for those who missed it, because sometimes my market watches will get 2K, close to that. Sometimes they'll get like 1.3 to 1.5. Some people miss some stuff, and that's fine. Yo, $200 for your DT Brios. We are on crackhead prices here. Test Tiger here. This is a card that desperately needs a reprint. It has not had a print since Raw Yellow Mega Pack, I believe, as a common. And Raw Yellow Mega Pack came out, I was like 12 or 11. I think I was a virgin back then. Like, that's how long Test Tiger was printed. It's too much. But you got your ultras here at very cheap prices. Now, for light play near mints, and I don't even have first set on. I just have light play near mint verified, right? 29 listings, $6 still, right? Goes up to 8 very quickly, but if you only put first ed, 19 listings, quickly goes up to $8. I'm telling you this right now, this card is prone for a buyout. I think that a lot of people forget how good this deck is in Edison. I think a lot of people just, when they want to have fun with Edison, they don't look at Glads. I guess they just don't find the strategy as fun. But the Glad is one of the best decks in Edison. It's definitely something that I think is figured out, though, and that's kind of why people are gearing off of it, because they're like, well, we have new stuff coming from, like, you know, E3 and all these other people continuously. We have all these awesome techs, but Gladbeasts kind of stayed the same. Although they were teching in the Forest card, which I went over last market watch. In fact, I wonder if it recommends it. It doesn't. It doesn't. But yeah, these, if you don't have Secret Gladbeasts, I actually think they're very worth getting here. Extremely. In fact, I want to look at this as a super. I haven't looked at this card in a little while, so I just want to see how it's crack-a-lacking today. $1, $2. That's actually very cheap. Then we have Test Tiger Ultis. Now, this card has always been crazy money, which is really funny how the Ultra can't hold 10. 107 for a light play copy here before you get, and then 110, 128, 160. So, and then 150. So, you know what? Not terrible here. Going up to 170 could be a lot worse. We did see this card, as you see here. The Unlimiteds were kind of mirroring the same price, but people are like, why would I spend that when I could get this for lower? But a year ago, you see these Unlimiteds were a lot cheaper, which is insane. People do buy this card still. People like high rarity Glads for sure. Now, your secrets, which look great if you want just to make a cool secret deck that matches all the Glads, because you have to remember that you could get all the Gladiator Beasts in Secret Rare. These are, except for the Requari, you're going to have to get that from Crossroads of Chaos, I believe, which is the one that banishes from Grave. $8, $10, not bad here. In fact, we might as well go over this card. Yeah, so you have the secrets right here at 22, 25. I remember 3 years ago when these were like 5, 6 and rarely ever selling. Your first sets, though, are on crackhead prices. I believe that there's only a turbo pack as well, right? Yeah, this card definitely should be thrown as like a throwaway common in a set. Like, I really do encourage Konami to start doing throwaway commons. And what do I mean by throwaway commons? I mean, you look at something like Retiari, and you're not helping the player base by like not reprinting this card. You could easily, like, let's say we have some type of side set. I don't really care that they put stuff in that matches. I'd rather have just good reprints in general. Personally, I think that this would be a great random rare as a throwaway common, so that people could be like, oh, well, I could save some money. I don't have to spend $15 to play Glads and Edison. Like, it's kind of ridiculous here. In fact, I don't know why it's not showing me the listings here. Oh, there we go. Yeah, $15, $17. Just go get the secrets. Heraclinos Ulti. I want to go over this because this card goes up and down sometimes. So, right now, $60, $65. This is really cheap. In fact, this is the cheapest I've seen in a while. As you see in the 3 months ago, people got it, and now it's crashing down. You go to like a year, you know, they were 130, 140 here. This card has absolutely crashed, which is funny because when you look at these sales, look at these sales. Like, this is a lot of sales for an old Edison card. Like, this is actually quite good. If you're looking to buy some older stuff and you're sick and tired of Konami reprinting your shit, Heraclinos, Ulti. I really do think that Yu-Gi-Oh! Players need to go back to their roots and start getting OG prints. Start getting vintage, right? Start getting these, look at Turbo Pack, right? You can't trust OTS anymore. If Konami puts this at a quarter century as well, no, for which I don't see that happening ever. But let's just say they do, 0.01% chance. Well, older players are going to know, no, it's about the ultis. No one wants to run these quarter centuries in Edison. And this card is going to retain their value. So I'm just saying, you're looking at something, this is it. Totem Dragon here. This card's about $6, $7. Way better than when it was completely bought out. First sets are like 7, 8. The reprint really, really did help with this card. And the OGs are now at a very reasonable price. I think if you're playing Dragons, I think an OG Super for 6, 7 is really good. I wonder if these commons are still 50 cents. And apparently, oh, I got another. Okay, I did not know I had another super, guys. $3. I guess if you want this, but I would rather get the OG. But you know, $3 is $3. You know, okay. Don't know why they chose this as a super, but all right. Especially when they reprinted the common or they printed a common and then a super immediately after. But I guess maybe it was popular in speed duels. I don't know. Thrust ultis. These are 73. Look. I haven't seen anything about Rarity Collection 3 yet. If it does, I guess I'll just cry. But, hey, $70 for your ulti thrusts are not bad. Especially when the other thrusts are, what? $40, $50? Yeah, like 50 bucks. I'd rather just spend 20 more, get ultis. And then, Fenrir for the last card. If you have not liked the video, go ahead, smash that like button. And let me know what you're doing this Saturday. Because I know I don't do Saturday videos usually because they perform the worst. From what I've noticed, I'd rather... So I always like leaned away, but I think even if it performs bad, I still might want to give you guys these. 45. Okay, 53, 55. This card has gone up and down ever since its release. Look at this graph, right? Boom, down, boom, down, down, boom, boom, down, down, boom, boom. Like literally it's crazy. You have to remember that the graph doesn't show 1 or 2 day buyouts very, very well. And we know that if you guys have been watching the channel for a while, this card has had a lot of these, right? Especially after ban list. Because people say, oh, Fenrir shouldn't be banned. It's one of the best cards for the game, which I don't know why you're... I don't know what logic that is, but okay. You know, you could tell I don't agree with it. And then some people are like, yeah, I want this card, you know, hitting right now. There's a lot of in between. But point is, people know this has potential on the ban list because every time we had a ban list, the day after the ban list, this card gets bought out because we're like, oh, well, we can play with our Fenders, right? So obviously people think that Konami has this on their radar. And hey, they might as well very much do so. 45 going up to 55, 60 here. It's already going back up. I've always said this is a buy low solid card. If you got these at 30s, good. They could go to 50 to 70, right? This card hasn't been 100 for over 70 from what I've seen for a very, very long time. I say for a very long time because when OTS 21 first releases, you know, some ulti is going to be like 80, 90 for like a week or two. You know, Chaos Angel was pretty crazy, I think. Right over here. Yeah, Chaos Angel was like 100 when it came out. Now they're like 50s, which is so funny to me. Because this card should be a whole lot more. In fact, if we go 6 months, it could show it more. It shows 80, so you guys get the point here. Before we go, I have one more buyout, actually, that I want to show you guys. Also, there'll be a 5 cards Heavier trade binder coming out. So your Rise of the Duelist Starlight Rares are 300, and then you have your quarter centuries at 70, and then we don't talk about that. But I want to show you guys these OGs real quick, because these are actually skyrocketing. 15, 20 here for your near mints, and then on the next page, just look at this. Insane to me. Absolutely insane. How this card goes up like crazy to 100. So if you guys want these at the cheaper price of 25, I mean, it's not bad at all. With that being said, leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.